Live from the fairgrounds in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Wake Forest Demon Deacons hockey is on the air. Tonight, a Friday night primetime matchup as the Demon Deacons play host to the Virginia Cavaliers, who have made the 3.5-hour trip south from Charlottesville, Virginia. Welcome inside the broadcast booth for the first time this evening. Brendan Riley here with you, alongside the senior forward from Summit, New Jersey, Trip Stockton, who will be with me here on the call this evening. Trip, should be a good one here tonight. The Deeks are coming off a pretty good weekend in Pelham, Alabama against the Crimson Tide last week.
Absolutely. No, they made the trip during our fall break, and we were able to we lost the first one, but we were able to take them into OT for the second game, and I think them being a D1 team, it was a real show of some character and some effort, and look forward to bouncing back here against UVA.
Now, that first game, a 9-4 final, but the team was on the road for most of the day. That second game, though, a 7-6 overtime loss, high-scoring affair. And you said earlier before we hopped on the air that it was the boys felt pretty good about themselves after that one.
Absolutely. When you play someone in a different division of the ACHA, it's always going to be a challenge. And I think the boys showed a lot of strength and resilience by taking them into OT in the second one. And as you said, the first one, we were on the road really for 9-10 hours. So it was tough to just hop right on the ice there. But again, great showing in the second game, and the boys looked buzzing. So it was great.
On the other side for Virginia, they've made the 3.5-hour trip from Charlottesville here earlier today. They haven't played since back on October 7th, a 5-2 win against the Dukes of James Madison. That's coming off 3 straight games against James Madison across 3 different weekends. But currently right now they sit at 3-1 overall, 2-1 in the ACCHL Virginia. And for this UVA team tonight, though, they're going to be a little short-handed. They're only dressing 13 guys, 12 skaters, and their goalie and their netminder tonight, Declan Long. So UVA in short numbers here tonight as the Demon Deacons are being announced here as we are moving closer to puck drop here. First game here at the Annex in 2023, or in the 2023-2024 season. The ice went down this week, so the first game here tonight, pretty big event for the Demon Deacons here this evening.
Absolutely. I mean, there's been a lot of buzz on campus and a lot of excitement coming into this game. It's our first home game at the Annex. It's great to be back. It's it's really what we call home. It's in Winston-Salem, real close to us at campus, and it's just great to get a nice showing here as well. Got a bunch of students. Bunch of fraternities came out, and it's exciting.
Well, if you've never been to the fairgrounds here in Winston-Salem, it is the home of hockey here in Winston-Salem, and really in the Triad as well. It's the home of the Carolina Thunderbirds, whose logo you see at center ice. The fairgrounds located just across the street from Wake's football stadium, as well as the Couch, the baseball stadium. You also have the Lawrence Joel Veterans Memorial Coliseum just behind us as well. Wake continues to be introduced here on the home opener for the Demon Deacons here in Winston-Salem. We'll take a quick break and come back after the anthem for puck drop. You're watching Wake Forest Demon Deacons hockey. back to Winston-Salem. National anthem has concluded, and we are just about set for puck drop. Time to take a look at the starting lines this evening. First, for the visiting Virginia Cavaliers. They will start on the left wing with Riley Niebel, the second-year student from Bethesda, Maryland. At center will be Jack Dutch, the McLean, Virginia native right outside of D.C., second year as well. And on the right wing, it's number 25, the first year from Vienna, Washington. It is Austin Berg. Their defensemen this evening, Ryan Cristiano and Joshua Stoner, make the start. Only 12 skaters tonight, and the goaltender, Declan Long, the third-year student from Riverside, Connecticut. That's the starters for the Virginia Cavaliers. On the other side, for the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, they're going with their second line this evening, starting with Luke Brazowski, the Philly native, third-year law student. At center, it will be Colin Rosado. On the right wing, it is Jake McCuskey. He had a goal and 2 assists in his last time out. The defensemen, it will be James McGregor and Eddie Kane. Those are the ones starting this evening for the Demon Deacons, with Owen Palumbo, the freshman from Worcester, Massachusetts. So in for the face-off is Colin Rosado. On the other side, Jack Dutch to get things going here. The Demon Deacons in their gold and black uniforms, UVA in navy and orange. Face-off is one into the defensive zone for the Demon Deacons. We'll start with Eddie Kane. He'll send it up ice all the way down, and this will go for icing just 10 seconds in to this matchup. So an early icing. What do you want to see here tonight, Tripp, from the Demon Deacons?
I think in any game where you're playing a light bench, you know, it's pretty beneficial to tire them out. You know, just keep grinding, keep getting pucks deep, and absolutely just got to keep to our systems. I think that, you know, trusting the systems is one of the most important things we can do. We've unfortunately not had a lot of practice time, so we've been doing film every week to discuss, you know, certain plays and systems that we're working on. So we're excited to get back in the thick of things now that the Annex is open. We start practice at home this week, but we've had a few practices in Fayetteville since then.
So some long offensive zone time for the Cavaliers. Demon Deacons able to win it out to their blue line. Shot goes in on the goalie, Declan Long, who will parry it off to Ryan Cristiano. A big outlet pass, and dumping it into the zone is Austin Berg as he'll go out for a change. Second line comes on for the Cavaliers. Starting for the Demon Deacons in his own zone up the far side across the red line, and will get it over the blue line and dump it on in.
Walter Angus.
Walter Angus, the defenseman, on the first line with Colin Licavoli this evening. Demon Deacons able to work right behind the net of Long, but it'll be sent back out all the way to center ice, and it'll go D to D over to Licavoli. He'll find it up to center ice. Big deflection, and now ends up on the stick of Ingus again. He'll dump it in. He looks for a change. He'll stay out there as it goes to the far corner. A backhand pass goes nowhere. Now a couple players skirmish on the half boards. On the far side, 18:34 left to go here in the first period. No score between UVA and Wake Forest here from the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, the Annex here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Puck still continues to be jammed up against the boards. It finally squirts free onto the stick of Will Cahill. He finds his way all the way down into the corner. He gets his pass deflected, finds his teammate Custable back out to the point. A shot for Licavoli, a save, rebound in front, and Declan Long, the Riverside, Connecticut native, is able to freeze with 18:08 left to go here in the first, as both teams will bring on new men.
Great net front presence there from Will Cahill. Way to get in front of him and create a deflection and a scoring opportunity. Again, just getting pucks on net. It's, you know, anything can squeak its way through, so.
Sam Howell can't win the faceoff against Jack Dutch, but the Cavaliers aren't able to clear the zone. At the point, a shot goes wide from Rigby. Comes all the way into the near corner on the half boards. Battle for it there, and winning is Howell as he tries to find its way back in. This one skips all the way back down. Palumbo will call for icing. It's a race for it, and icing is called off. So the Demon Deacons now trying to go quickly. Puck ends up coming out of the zone, but only to center ice. There, Jack Chauvin, the alternate captain, is able to go cross ice and find the defenseman Tommy Albright. He's able to deflect it back in around the cage of Long. Big collision there behind the net as the puck comes back out to the point. Shot from Rigby. That one goes wide. Long couldn't see it there. The Demon Deacons able to keep it in. Now to the far corner. It's Jesper Snow. Gets it back down low. Back out to Rigby from the point. That one doesn't get all the way through as it was blocked in the slot. But the Demon Deacons first to the puck again. 17-11 to go here in the first period. No score. Demon Deacons starting to get some sustained offensive zone time as the puck goes to the far corner. A big check put on there by Snow as the pass ends up going just over the stick of Kirby, as this one will come back down to the defensive zone for the Demon Deacons. Both teams go off for change. Now here come the Deeks. Into the zone as McGregor. A quick shot gets deflected to the corner. A good block there by the Cavaliers defenseman as this one comes back out to Zenner. Kane, who got the start tonight, good pass to center ice. He's able to find the stick of Kirby, walks into the near dot. He'll spin his way back out, tries to find one into the slot, goes all the way to Kane on the far point. Shot that one up. Butterfly save by Long, deflected to the corner. Demon Deacons still with possession. Kirby on the right side, a shot and a save there by Long. It was a good look for Jack Cahill, the junior from Arlington, Virginia, but so far so good for Declan Long between the pipes. Wake Forest out shooting UVA 5-0 here with 16:20 to go in the first period. Face off to the left of Long. Rosado in for the face-off. He wins it back out to the point. Licavoli will dump it back in on the back end. Goes off the top of the boards, now into the corner. A pass back out to the point right at the Flow logo. Once again, it's Licavoli. He'll get it down to the far side, trying to find one in front, but couldn't find anyone. Was Rosado, the center, as this one's cleared all the way back out, and this one ends up going into the UVA bench. They'll have a stoppage. Have to see where this puck drop will be. And it's going to stay in the defensive zone for the Cavaliers. A good crowd on hand. Students have shown out here on a Friday, and also homecoming night this weekend, or weekend rather, for the Demon Deacons.
Absolutely. It's great to see the alums back in town. 5-year reunions, as well as, the guys who just graduated last year. So tomorrow, actually, we're doing a little alumni game at 10 a.m. here at the Annex, and we're all looking forward to that, seeing some of the guys we used to play with.
Well, that should be awesome. Right now, the current Demon Deacons trying to give their alumni something to cheer about. No score, about 4.5 minutes in. In the first game at the Annex in Winston-Salem, a big outlet pass onto the stick of Rosado. He can't play it, but he's onside as he gets it in the corner. Dumps it off to the half boards for his line mate McCuskey. McCuskey now into the near corner. He'll bring it all the way around the net. Circling around to the far end. Half boards, a good pass near side. Walking in is McGregor. Once again, the Demon Deacons cycling the puck. McGregor to the top of the circle. Spins back out. He'll shoot. That one a good blocker save by Long. It's been impressive so far. McCuskey to the dot. A shot and a glove save by Declan Long. It has been an early onslaught by the Demon Deacons, but Declan Long has been able to live up to the billing. Shots now 7-0 in favor of the Demon Deacons as they bring out their first line with Will Cahill in for the faceoff. This to the right of Long. And it's won by UVA. They'll bring it behind their own net and now start up center ice on the near side. It's the left wing and a big hit laid there by Tommy McGregor. Rather, James McGregor, and a man is down on the near side for UVA.
Really hope he's all right, but McGregor has had massive hits in almost every game he's played in. He's really made an impact right off the bat as a first year, and really just hoping for this guy's health here.
They're going to call for the medic, James McGregor, the freshman from Toronto Interior. Big hit there, still trying to get the number of the Cavalier. It went down into the near boards, just crossing over to the blue line. So the trainer for Wake Forest now assisting the Cavalier.
So you might even be cut a little bit. All right, good to see him up and moving. Looks like Gardner. number 19.
That'll be Jack Gardner, the first year from Norwich, Vermont. He will skate his way back over to the bench. So now the faceoff will come just outside the Wake Forest defensive zone. 14:47 left to go here in the first period. Scoreless game still, despite the Demon Deacons out shooting UVA 7-0. First time that UVA is playing in 13 days. And they only traveled 13 guys down from Charlottesville. On this side there, you can see the full bench for the Demon Deacons. Is in for the faceoff for the Cavaliers is Dutch. Opposed Cahill. Cahill's able to win the faceoff, and it starts with the alternate captain, Licavoli. A slick pass up to Custable, is able to send it around the net onto the near corner where Cahill's closed off. He applies a check as the puck bounces around to the defenseman Ryan Cristiano, plays it off the boards, but is not able to get it out. Puck now bouncing around the high slot, and UVA is able to corral it and get it out to center ice. So now this one will go all the way in on the goalie, Palumbo. I haven't had to call his name really at all this evening. As now Wake Forest will reset as they are able to clear the zone. Here comes Cahill, dances around a defender on the near side, now goes far side, tries to send one out into the slot. Well, not able to get the stick down as Faulkner, as this one will go all the way back down. Angus being pressured in the near corner.
Looked like he was thinking Michigan there for a little bit, but.
Well, here comes Custable, he drops it off. A quick shot and a blocker save by Long. Wake Forest there at the rebound. Custable will cycle it back down, this time to Sam Howell. And there it's Faulkner. He tries to find one to Rigby, and that one's deflected to the corner. Puck bounces right behind the net and comes out on the near side. And here come the Cavaliers, trying to get some sustained offensive zone time as it's dumped in by Tristan Chang, the Greenwich, Connecticut native. But once again, this defense for Wake Forest has been too good as they've been able to get the puck out very quickly. Losing an edge there on the near side is Sam Howell. He's still able to get it in. It's Jesper Snow behind the net. Tries to throw one in front. This one comes all the way back out to center ice and into the defensive zone. It's been an early kind of cycle where the forwards for Wake Forest will take it on down, circle around the net, and try to find something in the slot. 12:45 to go here in the first period. Still scoreless. Demon Deacons out shooting Virginia 8-0. They once again come on offense. Walking right into the zone is McGregor. A quick backhand attempt. Doesn't get all the way through from Nick Azzarello, as corralling it is Joshua Stoner. He'll hold it behind his net. Trying to get the outlet pass up to the far half boards, and this time dance through a couple of defenders, Danny Westerner, and they were able to fire one down, but not much as Berg wasn't able to keep handle on it. And the Demon Deacons coming quickly once again. The captain, Ernberg, giving chase. He'll apply a hit on Ben Walling as the puck comes once again all the way back out to center ice. 8 minutes gone in the first period. A quick shot and a save that time on the chest by the goalie Declan Long. Once again, the Demon Deacons able to keep in the zone. A nice move by Rigby. He walks in, pass deflected, able to get it back, and this time it ends up being brought back out. That was rather Licavoli, who's now back to corral it into his own defensive zone. Quick touch pass and a dump as the Demon Deacons go off for a change. Back behind his own net is Cristiano, gets the puck taken away from him, and this time comes into the slot. A good opportunity, not able to get the stick there, though, is McCuskey. UVA walks it right back into the zone, but still nothing going. They are able to hold the puck in the zone for about the first 30, 45 seconds. Since that, it has not been much. The goalie Long tries to play, ends up misplaying it. McCuskey now in the corner, dances through a defender, has it out in front, a shot, and a save by Long. Good opportunity there in the backhand for Jake McCuskey, the Minnesota native. Puck goes high off the glass behind the net. Moving it along is Rosado. Back to McCuskey. He gets knocked off by Jack Dutch, the centerman, who is back playing defense. This one will be deflected all the way back down. Icing is called off as once again UVA tries to set something up, but the Demon Deacons just too good right now.
The ozone pressure has been pretty impressive so far. It's they just got to find a way to get it through. Long's playing well.
And there's a good opportunity, a shot and a nice block on the near side. Once again, another opportunity. This time it's Owen Walsh, a shot and a save by Palumbo. Puck still loose to the left of the net, and it's cleared out, and now here come the Demon Deacons. Will Cahill will walk in, but an offside will be called. As they're going to say, Custable wasn't able to stay onside. And so the face-off just outside the defensive zone for UVA. Cahill in for the face-off, but he ends up losing it. It's a Graham Wiggins as the puck is lofted back down into the defensive zone. Puck poke checked away at the blue line. Back to pick it up and clean it up, though, is McGregor. He had the big hit earlier as the puck bounces off a stick, comes all the way back down on Long. He's going to have to freeze. He had a Demon Deacon bearing right on him. Just over the halfway point here in the first. 9:54 left to go. And UVA finally has a shot on goal. But 10-1 in favor of the Demon Deacons right now. Allen against Wiggins. It's won by UVA, but not for long, as being able to clean it up is Farland. Farland dances around the defender, throws one in front, and that one's deflected to the corner by Long. There to corral it. It's Jack Dutch. He'll hold it behind his net. Demon Deacon showing a lot of pressure. Now an outlet pass. This could be trouble. Up the far side, a 2-on-1. A throw in front. The shot goes wide on the one-timer. Zone's still not cleared. It was Austin Berg with the opportunity. Puck still bouncing around. Stepping up is Ben Walling. He's able to fire into the zone. And now here's another shot. That one a save. A rebound poked away near the near half boards. And now a step through move out to center ice where Joshua Stoner's able to corral it. He fires the defense mate, and it'll be cleared back in by the Demon Deacons. Best opportunity of the game right there, though, for the Cavaliers. None under 9 to go. A poke check by Chauvin. He walks in. He's not able to get the puck on his blade. And now UVA comes the other way. They can go in and out move. Nice one by Ryan Cristiano. He walks all the way into the corner. And he sees 3 Demon Deacons right in front of him.
Almost a great opportunity there for the Demon Deacons. And here we go.
A good move, a shot, and a save by Long. That was Faulkner with the point-blank chance. At the point, Licavoli is just able to keep it in. He'll play it to the far corner.
Kirby's in front there, looking for the pass.
Back to the point. Licavoli steps through a man, and he's flattened. Ryan Cristiano stepping up to him, but the puck trickles its way into the near half boards. Shang will try to play it up, and he finally is. And now a pass will go all the way down. And on the move is Johnny Dow. He's able to win it behind the net, brings it right out in front, and he gets the puck taken away from him. That was Licavoli, the alternate captain there, able to come away with it as the puck bounces back out to center ice, and it'll be sent back in. Quick shifts for UVA. The Demon Deacons trying to wear him out a little bit. They can go a little longer shifts with the deeper bench. But UVA right now has good sustained pressure and a quick shot, a nice save with the blocker by Owen Palumbo.
Yeah, UVA definitely played a little conservatively for the first half of the period, but they've been turning on the Jets and getting to pucks and creating chances.
Shot from the point doesn't get all the way through. As a big hit is applied there, but it looked like it was a missed opportunity. A quick shot, save, rebound, puck outside in front of Long, but it's cleared. And now here come the Cavaliers. Puck ends up going off the skate of the official. And it's sent down to the far corner. Johnny Dow, the lefty, gets it back out to Walling. A shot, and that one's saved by Palumbo as he plays it off to the near corner. Outlet pass. Wake Forest catching at UVA in the middle of a change. It was Rosado who had the opportunity, and now the puck bounces around on the far side right by the WTOB logo. Here at the Annex in Winston-Salem. Quick shot and a blocker save, only to the near dot. Another shot that doesn't get all the way through off the stick of McCuskey.
Great placement by Rosado on that shot for a nice little rebound.
6:23 left to go in the first period. Wake Forest and UVA scoreless, despite Wake Forest outscoring UVA 14-2. There's one of those classic Annex caroms as it goes off of the glass and comes back all the way out.
That's why we love it.
Brzezowski, he's able to find his way back in and ends up being taken away by UVA. Cristiano, he loses an edge on the far side.
Right,
finds Kale, shot save,
Oh
rebound, puck loose in front. Long, does he have it? He has no idea where it is. Comes back out to the high slot. Kane walks in, a shot and a save.
Wow. Long with a stellar desperation save there. Great pressure, but Long standing on his head right now. 17 saves in the first.
Well, over 50 shots the Demon Deacons got off in that 7-6 loss last time out against D1 Alabama, as now
miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Who said that?
Michael Scott, I think.
Well, 5:47 left to go here in the first period.
Oh, and that's unfortunate. He's getting off, Gardner, after the big hit.
So Jack Gardner took a big hit.
I believe that's Gardner. Might be Deutsch.
Looks like Jack Gardner that got hit by James McGregor on the near side, right at the blue line of Wake Forest's defensive zone. He is making his way back to the locker room for the Cavaliers, who are now down to only 11 skaters.
If they're not already exhausted, they're definitely going to be. So they got to find a way to get some sustained pressure, maybe play a little more conservatively if they're going to be able to keep up with these full bench Demon Deacons.
So now they're down to 4 defensemen. A quick shot off the face-off and a good save. There's Cahill back out the point. Like a volley, a shot. That one a blocker save by Declan Long. Now see what the Demon Deacons do here. On the far side, now behind the net. It's Custable. He spins around on the near half boards and will cycle it back down, trying to find Will Cahill, who goes and is able to pin up against the boards Austin Berg. Puck comes back out to the point on the near side. It's Ingus, D to D. Like a volley walking in, far dot. He'll bring it down behind the net. Back out to Faulkner. Faulkner can't handle the pass. Now he does. Has it on the right point. Goes to the far side. Walking in, a cross-ice pass into the slot, and a shot from Cahill goes wide. Under 5 to go here in the first period. Virginia finally trying to clear the zone, and here they come. 2-on-2. Berg, a shot and a save. Owen Palumbo hasn't had his name called much, but he's been able to do it so far. He's lived up to the task of saving all 3 that he's faced.
That was a Henrik Lundqvist-esque save. Right off the dome.
UVA caught in a change. Here come the Demon Deacons. Snow rips one out to the far half boards. Or UVA across center ice. Now into their attacking zone. Johnny Dow, a shot. That one deflects just to the far side of the crease. Oh, and that's going to be a penalty. It was Rigby who went down. It looks like Wake Forest is going to go on the power play for the first time this evening. That's going to be Joshua Stoner, the defenseman, second year from Leesburg, Virginia. He heads to the box.
I think the initial call was cross-checking, but Lars Ernberg, Wake's captain, seems to be arguing for a hit from behind. We'll see what the refs come up with after they discuss.
And they call it a cross-check.
No change in their minds now.
So the first time tonight, Wake Forest goes to the power play. UVA on the penalty kill. 4:16 left to go in the first period. Well, this chance for the Demon Deacons to be able to break this deadlock. 20 shots so far for Wake Forest as the faceoff comes to the right of the goalie Declan Long. On the near side, it's Custable. He gets it back behind down below the goal line, back out to the point. Licavoli cycling us around to his line mate Kane. In and out move, rather, that's McGregor. McGregor, high slot, a shot, and a saved by Long. Demon Deacons trying to screen Long in net, but it hasn't been much success so far. It looks like he's getting some pretty good lanes to see the puck.
Absolutely. I mean, the power play this year has been pretty successful. Hopefully they're able to pop one in here.
Face-off is won by the Demon Deacons. It was Faulkner in. Sending back to Licavoli on the far side. Finds Faulkner, brings it behind the net. Back out to Custable. A one-timer from the point. And a save by Long. McGregor, another opportunity. Walks in the high slot. That one doesn't get all the way through. Goes to the far half boards. It's on the stick of Licavoli. Back out to McGregor. Dumps it off to Faulkner. A one-timer in the slot. That one goes wide on the near side off the stick of McCuskey. Custable now at the top of the circle, in front. And it's going to be cleared away by UVA, who will go for a change. Austin Berg was able to get there after McCuskey. Another good opportunity in the slot. Demon Deacons going quickly once again. Here comes McGregor. Behind the net, James McGregor has it on the back end. They'll leave it for Rosado, the lefty. On the near side, goes cross ice, a good pass, finds Hal. Hal walks in, shot, doesn't get all of it, all of it as it comes back out to him at the top of at the point, and it looks like they're going to call a hook.
Eddie Kane head to the box. Cut the power play a little short there.
So 28 seconds were remaining on the power play, and now we'll go to 4-on-4 for the next 28. Before Virginia will get a power play of about 92 seconds. From the far side there in the corner, got his stick tied up. And so 2:43 left to go here in the first period. Face-off will come in the Virginia offensive zone to the left of Owen Palumbo. Last week made 34 saves. In that final game against the Demon Deacons, now a 3-on-1 opportunity if Wake Forest hurries. A shot and a save by Long. Faulkner had it on the near side. He had his man.
Absolutely great rebound control there from Long.
Here's Albright and a shot and another save as he deflects it to the corner. Long has been standing on his head, 24 for 24 so far. The penalty is over for UVA, so now they're on the power play, and a shot and a save by Long. So a minute 28 on the UVA power play, but they'll have a face-off in their defensive zone here at 2:11 to go in the first period.
Stoner coming out of the box there, probably got his longest rest all game.
UVA now with only 11 skaters after Jack Gardner left this game a couple of minutes ago. Face-off won by the Cavaliers, who will take it up on their first opportunity on the power play. 2 minutes to go in the first period. On the near side in the corner, it's Jack Dutch. He gets the puck taken away from him, and will clear it back down. And behind the net now, it's Howell fighting, but UVA comes away with it with 1:45 to go. A pass back out to center ice. It only goes as far as James McGregor, who's able to swing it over on the near side. McGregor again, a chance and another save by Long. He was way out of his crease there, but somehow was able to get a blocker to it. Now an outlet pass, or an attempt to at least, comes back into the Wake Forest defensive zone, and now here we go. Here's a big chance. Walking in, a shot and a save by Long. It's behind him, but he's able to cover it up as Jesper Snow had found his way behind the UVA defense as the Demon Deacons were that close from having a shorty.
What a phenomenal shift there from Jesper Snow. He was able to get that great sauce over to McGregor for the 2-on-1 chance, and then almost popped one in on the break there.
So
all on the PK too.
So 36 seconds remaining in the power play, 1:15 to go here in the first period. UVA wins the defensive zone faceoff. And Austin Berg will go cross ice. Out by the Wake Forest bench into now the attacking zone. A drop pass back to the defender, over to Tristan Chang. Chang goes cross ice. He's able to find Graham Wiggins in the far corner. He'll throw it out in front, and a nice job there, and a nice deflection by the defenseman Walter Ingis. Here come the Demon Deacons, odd man chance, and a shot, and that one's blockered away into the corner. 45 seconds to go here in the first period as the final 3 seconds will tick off, and we're back to even strength for the next 42 seconds here in the first period. Neutral zone turnover, but the puck ends up deflecting now back out. Walking into the zone is Ingis into the near corner. He dumps it back down to McCuskey. Starters on now for Wake Forest. McCuskey walks in the dash shot and a glove saved by Long. How many times have we said that here tonight?
Quite a bit. He's a game's worth of shots in the first. 29 stops. Wow.
So 24.4 to go here in the first, and they're going to redo the face-off to the right along. The third year from Riverside, Connecticut. The netminder has been sensational so far. Face-off was won behind the net. Now out on the far half boards, out by the point. Puck bounces around off a couple of sticks. 10 seconds to go here in the first period. Let's see if Wake Forest get one more chance, but it comes out to center ice. Here come the Cavaliers with 5 seconds. 4, and it's back out to center ice with 2 and 1, and a late shot from Rosado, and that's how the first period comes to an end. 29 shots for the Demon Deacons here in the first period. Only 3 for the Cavaliers. Well, the story of this game so far has been Declan Long, who has stopped all 29 he's seen.
He's been unbelievable.
So the teams will head to their locker rooms as the Zambonian will come out as we've hit the first intermission. No score between Wake Forest and UVA. We'll take a break and come back for the second. And you're watching Wake Forest Demon Deacons hockey. Welcome back to the Annex in Winston-Salem. First intermission here in a scoreless game between Wake Forest and Virginia. Wake Forest, all the offensive zone pressure. 29 shots, but none of them able to get by Declan Long, the Riverside, Connecticut third year for UVA, the netminder who has been standing on his head so far today. Only 3 shots for Virginia, only have 11 skaters. But so far, Wake Forest has yet to be able to get past as we are deadlocked at 0 here at the first intermission. Take this time to thank our sponsors of Wake Forest Demon Deacons Hockey, the Courtyard by Marriott University, Verbero Hockey, the Carolina Thunderbirds, the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Annex, Wake Forest University, and the Wake Forest Campus Sports. Fans, remember that Wake Forest Ice Hockey is on social media. Follow the Deeks on Twitter and Instagram under Wake Ice Hockey. And Wake Forest Ice Hockey will be back at the Annex on Friday, November 10th at 8 p.m. as they take on the Tar Heels of North Carolina. Tickets are $10 and can be purchased at the Annex box office. All Wake Forest faculty, staff, and students with ID and kids under 15 and under get in free. Scoreless here in the first intermission. Coming up next, we'll have the second period here from the Annex in Winston-Salem. This is Wake Forest Hockey. Welcome back to Winston-Salem. Second period just about set to get underway. We are scoreless between Wake Forest and Virginia after the first 20 minutes, but it should be an interesting middle 20 coming up. Story of that first period was Declan Long, 29 saves on 29 shots. He's really seen everything there between the posts.
Yeah, we really got to get some more bodies in front of him, making his life a lot easier than it needs to be. So I think if we get some bodies in there, a few are definitely going to squeak through and maybe get some tips. But most of our shots have been, just not right at him, but, he's seen it all. So got to get in front, do the dirty work, and hopefully put a few home this period.
The two sides switch ends. Period of the long change. As in for the face-off is Jack Dutch against Colin Rosado. Demon Deacons in those gold uniforms with the black numbering, as there will be a face-off infraction. One more and that becomes a penalty.
A lot of new rules both in college and the NHL as well. That's, a new rule in the last 5 years.
So the face-off is won by Rosado on the second one. He'll walk quickly into the zone on the near half boards, down to the near corner. He brings it all the way behind the net, tries to leave it off for his line mate Brzezowski, who's able to find it, but it gets poked away. Only so far, though, and ends it right back to Brzezowski. He goes after it on the far half boards and is able to fire it down low to McCuskey. McCuskey dances through, and it sends one through the crease, but it comes out on the near side to Rosado. Back out to the point, just a shot fired in by Kane, who had a penalty in the first period, as the puck bounces around at the top of the dot. Onto the far corner. It's McCuskey, the Minnetonka, Minnesota native. He'll walk in, a shot. That one doesn't get all the way through and ends up hitting Brzezowski in front, but he's able to keep it and get it behind the net to Rosado. Rosado out to the far half boards. It's McCuskey once again, drops it back for Rosado. Back out to the point. It's McGregor. Tic-tac-toe now to the near side, and a shot gets blocked down in front of the net from Kane, but now once again, puck continues to bounce around, ends up in a shot, and another blocker save by Long. A good opportunity for Luke Brzezowski, the third-year law student from Philadelphia. But a big blocker save there. Once again, another situation that Declan Long saw it the whole way.
Absolutely. Just really got to get in there, park yourself in front of Declan, and, a few of these are definitely going in.
Just over 1 minute gone in the second period. And for the faceoff is Will Cahill, but it's one into the corner by UVA. Graham Wiggins was able to get it, and now he's able to flick it on the backhand, but only so far out to the far half boards as Wiggins once again tries to dance through. Puck bouncing around again. Here's Faulkner into the far corner, bringing around the net. He has Chang on him. Skates with it on his forehand to the near dot. Dumps it for Licavoli. Licavoli, he's not able to get a shot away as the puck now bounces out. Now here comes a chance. Nice shot by the Demon Deacons getting back behind the net. As Danny Western, he gets shoved off by the alternate captain Licavoli, as now the Demon Deacons control, but only for a quick second as a backhander is thrown on Palumbo. He makes a blocker save and waffle boards it into the near corner. Johnny Dow will give chase as behind his own net is Walter Ingus. Here come the Demon Deacons quickly. It's Will Cahill right into the shot. A shot and a save. Nice job in the butterfly. Rebound, another shot, and another save with the pad by Declan Long. It's starting to look like more of the same here in the second period. Wake Forest getting all the opportunities, but Declan Long yet another save. So Long freezes, face off to the left of him. Jack Chauvin in for the face-off. He's not able to win it. And is controlling it only for a quick second are the Cavaliers in the far corner now. It gets sent up to the half boards, and now here it comes quickly. And it's dumped all the way in behind the net of Owen Palumbo. He's only had to make 4 saves so far tonight. With this short bench for UVA, and a nice chip there by Chauvin. Here he comes. He had 2-on-1 for a second, a shot, and a glove save by Long, who will once again freeze with 17:29 to go here in the middle period of the first game this year here at the Annex in Winston-Salem. Wake Forest Ice Hockey is on social media. Follow the Deeks on Twitter and Instagram under Wake Ice Hockey. Face-off won by the Demon Deacons. Back out to the point. It's Kane. He'll be wrapped around the boards, but only behind the net. There, Dutch is able to get it back out in front of the Wake Forest bench and sent all the way down. This should go for icing. And they're not going to call it, as icing was waved off. The turnover in the defensive zone by Wake. A shot, blocker, save, rebound. That one goes off wide on the near side. UVA a good chance to take the 1-0 lead. But the shot ends up deflecting wide. Quickly the other way, up and down the ice. These two sides go, centering pass. And that one goes wide. Long falls down in front of the net. Tries to find one back out front. Being able to keep it in is Kane. He dumps it down into the near corner. McGregor brings it around the net into the high slot. Dumps it back out for Kane. A quick wrister, and that one goes off the skate of a Demon Deacon in front, and it's cleared back out to center ice. 1-on-2. It's going to be tough there for Joshua Stoner. So the Demon Deacons once again just getting back on side as Jesper Snow. As a shot goes through. Long didn't know where it was, but ended up deflecting behind the net. Graham Wiggins there able to control. Gets it to the near half boards. This will come back out to center ice, where Licavoli will spin around as a man loses an edge for UVA in the neutral zone. Big hit applied there as the puck bounces up over the glass. Big hit applied there by Graham Wiggins. This will be a defensive zone face-off for UVA with 16:02 left to go here in the second period. Still no score between the Demon Deacons and Cavaliers. Face-off to the right of Long. Face-off will be won by UVA. Digging after is defenseman Ben Walling. Fires it off the boards. As Wake Forest able to control. It's Messina. This is the fifth line for the Demon Deacons. He tries to saucer one cross ice, but a nice job there. Being able to knock it down by Danny Western. 15:38 left to go here in this second period. Chang will fire it all the way down, and this one will go for icing. And with 15:29 left to go here in the second period, an offensive zone face-off for the Demon Deacons. As they'll able to get fresh legs on the ice. UVA, who had already been out there for the better part of 45 seconds, they'll have to stay out there. See a lot of guys bending over, holding their sticks on their thighs. As the referee almost just skated in to Armand Rigby. So the second line out for the Demon Deacons. Rosado trying to win the faceoff. It's a tangle up, and coming away with it is McCuskey. McCuskey out to the slot, and a whiff there by Rosado. The lefty not able to get his stick there as the puck comes back out to center ice. 34 shots for the Demon Deacons, only 5 for UVA. Puck trickles out to center ice. As losing the puck is Austin Berg. Here come the Demon Deacons. Shot by McCuskey. Rebound out in front of the net. And that'll get his stick there is Brzezowski. Demon Deacons still holding the offensive zone pressure behind the net. Brzezowski, he'll rattle it up to Rosado. Shot out in front. Oh, and the Brzezowski was there. He had a chance at the tip-in, but ends up sailing away. On the near corner, Rosado gets bumped off the puck. He'll now be able to fight it into the corner. Rosado behind the net. Circling once again, brings it out to the point. Pass being able to kept in by Rigby. Gets it down low to McCuskey. They got a man in front in Brzezowski, a big guy. As this one will be lofted all the way back out to center ice, and back out is Kane. They'll try to play it, and this one will bounce off a Cavalier all the way back down to Palumbo. He'll play this with 14:12 left to go here in the second period. That's onside, as now into the zone is Faulkner. He waits for his teammates as they come out for a change. Faulkner whiffs on it. There's a nice shot by the Cavalier defenseman who gets his stick lifted. Out in front. Puck gets deflected into the near side. Faulkner once again with it. As this one will fight its way back into the corner. There to control is Jack Dutch. He'll skate through center ice and bring it up the far side. Whiffs on the initial dump, but now will be able to get it back in behind the net. There to pick it up is defenseman McGregor. So he quickly moves it up to Cahill. Cahill Drops it back, sends it into the near corner. Faulkner is able to get there after Custable dumped it in. Faulkner tries to back one across the middle of the ice. Well, there the Cavaliers able to come away with it. They have a 3-on-2 opportunity. Instead, might go for a change. A drop pass ends up being taken away, and now here comes a 2-on-1 opportunity. A shot, and that one goes wide. It was McGregor, had it on his stick on the forehand, tried to go blocker side on long. 35 shots now for the Demon Deacons. They're out shooting UVA by 30. So we're under 13 to go here in the second period. McGregor fires one out front as that one's deflected into the corner. He was looking for the Louisville native, Jack Chauvin. Chauvin now has it on his stick, but it comes back out to center ice.
UVA has been playing some great defense here. They've been blocking all the pass lanes, and Wake has not been able to get anything really going in the past 5 minutes there. So not that it's necessarily generating scoring chances for UVA, but they're mitigating Wake. So Wake has to find a way to be able to connect on some of these passes and get some more shots on long, and again, just get a guy in front.
It's been a lot of offensive zone time for the Demon Deacons, but as you said, these final 5 minutes, they haven't come away with a lot of chances. Here comes Berg up the near side, and the half force throws one in the middle of the slot shot, and a blocker save by Palumbo. A good opportunity there.
Walter Angus here. He's been playing a little forward and a little D. He's our little Swiss Army knife, so he's been a great addition to the team as well.
He'll fire one in, and Long will freeze with 11:45 left to go here in the second period as UVA gets a much-needed break. Both teams will change. But a big weekend here in Winston-Salem. Homecoming for the Demon Deacons. Football tomorrow. Who are the Deeks got?
I really should know the answer. I know we got Florida State next week. I think it's a winnable game.
Figure out who it is here after this offensive zone. That one goes off the post. Oh, Jesper Snow is inches away from breaking this deadlock. And now here's that threatening pressure for UVA for Wake Forest, as UVA is able to get it now into their attacking zone and being run off by Farland as a Cavalier. They have it at their blue line, puck bouncing around. Here comes Owen Walsh into the high slot shot. That one goes over the net.
And Wake football actually has a rematch of the ACC championship game from a few years back against Pitt. Two teams that are under 500 and have been struggling this year after being on the top not so long ago. So it'll be a good matchup, I think.
So the Pitt Panthers and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons from right across the street here in Winston-Salem coming up tomorrow in Week 8 of the college football season. Just about at the halfway point here in the second period. Still no score between UVA and Wake Forest here on a Friday night at the Annex. Here come the Demon Deacons, 3-on-2, walking in, shot, centering pass, oh, and another save by Long.
Great look by Azzarello to find the captain, Lars Ernberg, there.
Ernberg had it on his stick, but once again, Long, another good save. We approach 10 minutes to go here in the second period. Battle for it on the near half boards. Coming away with it is Azzarello. He had a goal last time out against Alabama. Now it's on the stick of the captain, Lars Ernberg, the Westport, Connecticut native. Fights this way down below. Once again, UVA doing a nice job being able to clog up those pass lanes. Now here it comes a 2-on-1 opportunity for UVA. Berg walks in, drags, drops it off, a shot. That one doesn't get through. A nice block by Kane, who went down. But now here come the Demon Deacons once again, trying to get an on-man rush into the offensive zones. McCuskey, centering pass, saved by Long. He's not able to save it, and a wraparound chance, and a goal.
Colin Rosado, great effort there, way to stick with the puck. He had an incredible rookie year last year, and it's good to see him back on the board here.
The sophomore from Concord, New Hampshire, didn't give up on the play. Long made the initial save. He went down. He thought he was going to freeze it, but he ended up not having the puck. And Colin Rosado on the wraparound is able to beat Long as Wake Forest, with 9:27 left to go here in the first period, rather the second period, is able to break the deadlock. So at 10:33 here in the second period, it's a 1-0 lead. Thanks to Colin Rosado.
Only took almost 40 shots to find a way through Long, but
here comes McCuskey, tries to dangle through. Puck gets all the way in on Long, and now he's able to get it back. Centering pass, that one goes through the middle of the slot, and it's cleared back out to center ice for Ingus. Will fire it off the near boards. And McCuskey will bring it back down. So 38 of now 39 shots saved for Declan Long. He knew one was coming at some point as Tristan Chang is run off the puck by Rosado, the goal scorer, here at 10:33 in the second period. Back to pick it up is Ingus. He's able to shake off Danny Western. He goes near side now to the defenseman to Licavoli. He'll dump it all the way back in front of the UVA net, where Chang's able to fight it off, but a defensive zone turnover as Cahill. He tries to send one out in front, and this one's going to be clear. Now a 2-on opportunity if UVA hustled, but a nice job stepping out there by the defenseman Rigby. And now here comes UVA. They're onside. Here comes Western, a shot and a blocker save. Chang was there for the rebound, but Palumbo was able to blocker it off. Here come the Demon Deacons. Faulkner shot, and he scores! Oh, a ripper from the high slot.
What a year it's been for him. His rookie year this year. First year with the program. Absolute stud. Plays the right way, plays hard-nosed hockey, and also has some of the best skill on the team as well. He's an absolute great player, great teammate, and great to see him put one through there.
Sam Faulkner, the freshman from Barrington, Rhode Island. He gets on the score sheet with a ripper of a snapshot that beat Declan Long high in blocker's side. And just like that, after the first about 30 minutes or so that Declan Long was standing on his head, he's now let two in over the last minute and a half. And here come the Demon Deacons, another opportunity for them. It's Kirby up the near side, throws one in front. Being able to get a skate there was the defenseman Ryan Cristiano. And now staying on side is UVA. A big slap shot right into the chest of Owen Palumbo. It was Austin Berg with the ripper from the far dot. But Palumbo didn't have anyone in front. Pretty easy save there, going down to the butterfly.
As you were saying, Long led up two in the past few minutes here. However, he still has a .950 save percentage, which is pretty crazy.
So face-off now to the right of Palumbo. Not many defensive zone face-offs for the Deeks tonight. It's won by Wake Forest. A clear attempt is held in by the Cavaliers as the puck trickles out in front of the net. And it's played off with the near half boards, but it's not clear. Shot from the point, another save by Palumbo. Going down to the butterfly, and he'll take it right off the Demon Deacon outline.
Great job by the D there, clearing up the path in front and allowing him to see that all the way through.
So Graham Wiggins in for the faceoff, opposed Sam Howell. It'll be fired back in on Palumbo, makes the save with the glove hand, just kind of a clearing attempt down there by Stoner. Remember, UVA still with only 11 skaters as the puck's lofted out to center ice. Quickly, here comes Farland's already got one goal shot. It's blocked out in front. It's brought back out to the point. The defenseman Licavoli joins the rush. Cycles it back in, and now it comes in on Long behind the net. He'll freeze with 6:43 left to go here in the second period. 2-0 the Demon Deacons lead. It was Colin Rosado at 10:33 breaking the deadlock. And then about a minute and a half later at 12:10 here in the second period, it was Quinn Farland.
was actually Sam Faulkner with that second goal there.
Face-off one back to the point. Rigby will let one go. Getting a piece of it with the glove is long. Puck bounces out in front of him, and he covers as a couple of Demon Deacons were there out in front.
Joey Messina lining up at the left wing. He's our little Brad Marchand, able to get under the nose of the other team and create some havoc, and also can put the puck in the net. Has a pretty nice shot to him as well. So
this is the fifth line for the Demon Deacons. High slot shot, high save from Long. It was a good look for Tommy Albright, the sophomore from Chicago. A good save there by Long. Demon Deacons just continuing to keep the pressure on the Cavaliers here. Throw one out in front, and it's played back out to the point as Albright rifles it down to the far corner for the captain Ernberg. It's at the Messina who now cycles it back to Azzarello. Azzarello against Chang, throws one out to the far dot. Ernberg whiffs, and here comes UVA 3-on-2 if they hurry. They'll fire one in on Palumbo, will make the save. And back to pick it up is Albright. Calling for the pass was Rosado. He walks in now to the far dot on the back end. He'll try to send one. This one comes out on the near side. Out to the dot, goes dot to dot on the far side. A shot from McCuskey's deflected, and he scores!
What a pass from Colin Rosado there. To find, I believe it was Faulkner again, or was it McCuskey? McCuskey, excuse me.
The freshman from Minnetonka, Minnesota, the hockey state. He had 3 points last time out against Alabama. He had a goal and 2 assists, and this time he ends up on the score sheet as he's able to find it after the beautiful, beautiful find from Rosado. So back underway, just under 5.5 minutes left to go here in the second period. Wake Forest now finally able to show in some resolve here. Rosado, a shot goes wide, still loose in the slot, and it bounces back out to the blue line. And here come the Cavaliers. Joshua Stoner drops it off. Dutch to the far dot. Back out to the point. A shot. That one gets deflected behind the net. Then get all the way through. A nice job by Ingus being able to stay in front. And here come the Deeks. Trying to find one up. That could be offside. They keep it down. Rosado, and it's going to be a late offside. See the referee at the blue line a little indecisive, but the official calling it late after Rosado played it. The face-off won by the Demon Deacons in the neutral zone. It'll be rattled around the boards onto the near corner. Or Custable, he's able to win the battle. Fires it out in the high slot, shot, save! Oh, Custable was there for the rebound, but wasn't able to find it. Nice job by Lucavoli there, walking into the high slot. 4:35 left to go here in this second period. 3-0 the Demon Deacons in front here in their first game here at their home at the Annex here in Winston-Salem. 45 shots for the Deeks, only 11 for UVA. Cross-ice pass onto the stick of Austin Berg. He ends up losing it. Now the Demon Deacons will look to once again break out. And we will have a stoppage. I think it looks like Lucavoli ended up losing his glove.
Is that a penalty? Or? No. Surprised they blew the whistle for that.
They've blown the whistle dead for that, so it'll be a face-off just outside the Wake offensive zone. It's won by the Demon Deacons. Albright will wrap it around behind the net. There, Chang is able to come away with it. He'll fire it up ice, and it deflects out to center. Puck battles around on the far corner. And it's ended up being taken away by the Demon Deacons. It's Chauvin, only has it for a second. Quick shot goes wide on the near side. And there to corral for Wake Forest is Kirby. He'll play it off the boards. Now he has it back across center ice. 3-on-2. Here come the Demon Deacons. On the far side is Cahill. He'll circle around on the far half boards. Now dump it back behind the net. Chauvin, he gets sent to the boards by Ben Walling, the fourth year from Norfolk, Virginia. Battle up, but Demon Deacons able to come away with it. They try to fire one out in front, and a backhand attempt goes wide from McGregor. 3:13 left to go in the second period. A 3-0 Wake Forest lead, thanks to goals from Rosado, Faulkner, and McCuskey. Kane will fire it to the far side, as now that's going to be a penalty as the hand goes up from the official in the near corner. It looks like this one's going to go against McGregor. Rather, that's going to be Jesper Snow. Let's see what the call is, but went down to in the corner. It looks like it's going to be another hooking. As Danny Western went down to the boards. It's going to be a hook on.
Stick broke there.
So the second hook called against the Demon Deacons tonight. Eddie Kane had one called on him in the first period. That was when the Deacons were on their only power play of the evening. Ended up cutting it short by about 32 seconds. But so 2:51 left to go here in the second period. It's a 3-0 Wake Forest lead. UVA, though, will have an opportunity on the power play. They bring out Berg, Wiggins, Stoner, Cristiano. And the faceoff is won by UVA, but it comes all the way back out to center ice and into their defensive zone after it splits the defenseman. So now they'll reset here. 5-on-4 action. A whiff there by Cristiano. He's now able to find its way to center ice into the offensive zone. It's Graham Wiggins. He'll misplay the puck, and it comes back out to center ice. About 30 seconds in, no real chance for UVA in their second power play of the evening. A pass out in center ice, taken away, and it's deflected back down into the corner. Demon Deacons on the attack once again.
You can see this UVA team is just extremely tired, and again, rightfully so. Light bench, and
puck poke checked away right around the blue line. It'll be cleared back in as the Demon Deacons will go off for a change. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second period. 3-0 lead for Wake Forest. 1 minute to go on the 2-minute minor by Jesper Snow for hooking. Demon Deacons come away with the puck, and they'll bring it back out to center ice and continue to burn the clock here on this penalty kill. Already 1 for 1 tonight, trying to go 2 for 2. As the puck ends up selecting over to the blue line, and now UVA looking for a penalty, but no call, and now they will call. It's going to be a trip, this time against the captain. That's going to be Lars Ernberg, senior from Westport, Connecticut. And so for the next 38 seconds, it will be 5-on-3. A big factor there. That comes under 2 minutes, so UVA will start most likely the third period on the power play. And a timeout is going to be called by UVA as they will reset and grab their breath for the next 88 seconds of action. Well, I'd like to take our time to thank our sponsors here at Wake Forest Ice Hockey, the Courtyard by Marriott University, Verbero Hockey, the Carolina Thunderbirds, the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Annex, where we are here this evening, Wake Forest University, and Wake Forest Campus Sports. So 2 quick penalties here in the final 3 minutes or so. So the Demon Deacons are going to be 2 men down for the next 38 seconds, and a pretty smart timeout called here by the Cavaliers.
absolutely, they need to get something generated if they want to stay in this game here. And 5-on-3 is a great opportunity to do so. So Palumbo's going to need to stand on his head here and just get a few clears, and then it'll be 5-on-4 before they know it.
The Demon Deacons will bring out Rosado, Brzezowski,
and Tommy Albrighton.
So those will be the three as this 5-on-3 opportunity. We'll start to the left of Owen Palumbo, who has been perfect this evening. 11 saves on 11 shots. There's Jack Dutch in for the faceoff, joined by Austin Berg on the near side. Faceoff, a tie-up. Berg goes in. He's able to win it back out to the point. Cristiano goes D to D. He gets it right back, walks in the high shot. Shot is deflected over the net. Back at now on the far side. Here's Stoner. His shot and a nice block going down and sacrificing the body. Albrighton has another attempt. Goes just wide. Behind that now, UVA, a good opportunity. 13 seconds left to go in this 5-on-3 as the one-timer is saved by Palumbo. So good luck there for UVA, but Owen Palumbo, he didn't have much traffic in front. Not really any screens, and he was able to see that one pretty easily going down to the butterfly. So 11 seconds left on this 5-on-3 with 1:01 left to go in the second period. Face-off once again in the defensive zone for the Deeks to the left of Palumbo. Face-off is one back and cleared down by Kane as this one will go all the way down and will burn off the 5-on-3 as getting set to come out of the box is Jesper Snow. And so we're back to 5-on-4 for the next 47 seconds before the buzzer sounds for the intermission. Now an offensive zone opportunity. A quick shot and a score!
Whoa.
Jesper Snow, fresh out of the box.
Bar down. Jesper, what an absolute missile there. And what a play by Adam Costable to take it away in the offensive zone. Batted the puck down and was able to slide it right over for Jesper to just put her home. What an absolute beautiful shot.
So he spends the 2 minutes on in the box and is able to come right out and make a difference with a shorthanded goal. It makes it 4-0. Wake Forest here with 40 seconds to go in the middle period. It has been all Demon Deacons in this middle 20. As a face-off is won by UVA. There's still just over a minute to go on that penalty against the captain, Ernberg, the trip. To the zone and deflected in on Palumbo. Is able to shovel it away. And a clear out to center ice where Chang will recollect for the Cavaliers. They'll just fire it back in on the near side, right by the penalty boxes. 13 seconds to go here in the second period. Chang walks in, centering pass, shot back in, and Timmy couldn't get her away. That was Berg with the opportunity. Puck cleared back out to center ice.
Looks like a penalty called on UVA up here.
The official in the near corner was right on it.
Or excuse me, it's on Wake, but he blew the whistle when UVA touched the puck. I was a little confused there.
That's going to go against Colin Licavoli, junior from Annapolis, Maryland, with 4 seconds left to go. So the next 36 seconds, really, the next 4, then the first 32 of the third period are going to be 5-on-3, and it's actually going to be 6-on-3 as now the goalie Declan Long makes his way to the bench. So the empty net now.
Just got to fall on the puck here.
For the Cavaliers, 6-on-3 for 4 seconds. Face-off is one back to Shank. Shot blocked, save by Palumbo, and it's cleared back out to center ice, and that's how the second period will come to an end. So the Demon Deacons spending the last 2 minutes shorthanded. They're able to come away with the goal. It was a ripper from Jesper Snow just out of the box, and 4 goals in that second for the Demon Deacons.
Absolutely. Great period from Wake. Way to get on the board. And, you know, story of the season has been, you know, trying to maintain a lead. So got to play well in the third, play hard, and kill off this 5-on-3, and then hopefully we'll able to close it out here.
So 4-0 Demon Deacons as we've hit the second intermission. We'll be back in just a little bit and take a look at the stats in this second period and then the third coming up. You're watching Wake Forest Demon Deacons hockey. Welcome back to Winston-Salem. Second intermission finds Wake Forest up 4-0 over short-staffed UVA, who only have 11 skaters here this evening. Declan Long had saved the first 38 shots he'd seen before. At 10:33 in the second period, it was Colin Rosado, the sophomore from Concord, New Hampshire. He was able to come away and break the deadlock as he was able to wrap one around after Long ended up losing the puck. He was able to come away with the goal that was unassisted at 10:33. Then about 90 seconds later, it was Sam Faulkner, the Barrington, Rhode Island native, coming away with an unassisted goal as well at 12:10. That made it 2-0. And then after that, clock started to roll, and then it was the Minnetonka, Minnesota native Jake McCuskey. And at 14:28, being able to find one that was just able to sneak through. He got the assist from Rosado, beautiful dot-to-dot pass that made it 3-0, and then right out of the penalty box, coming away with the fourth goal of the game was Jesper Snow. He was able to score at 19:20 and make it a 4-0 game, and that is where we are here in the second intermission. It's Wake Forest 4 and UVA nothing here in the second intermission. A reminder that Wake Forest ice hockey is on social media. Make sure to follow the Deeks on Twitter and Instagram under Wake Ice Hockey. Then don't forget, coming up, Wake Forest Ice Hockey will be back at the Annex on Friday, November 10th at 8 p.m. as they take on the North Carolina Tar Heels. Tickets are $10 and can be purchased at the Annex box office. All Wake Forest faculty, staff, students with ID, and kids 15 and under, they get in free. 4-0 Deeks here in the second intermission. Third period coming up next. This is Wake Forest Demon Deacons Hockey. Welcome back to Winston-Salem. Third period action just about to get underway between Wake Forest and Virginia. 4 goals in that middle period for the Demon Deacons. How are they able to do it, Tripp?
They're able to get more pucks on net, finally find a weakness a little bit and long here, and create great offensive pressure and shoot with a little more accuracy. I think that, there definitely was a lull at the beginning of the period there on getting shots, and then they were finally able to pepper them a little bit more, create some good turnovers as well. I mentioned last period, Constable, great turnover on the shorthanded nip from Jesper Snow. They've been looking pretty good, but game's far from over. They're killing a 5-on-3 here, so a lot of work to do, but here comes the third.
So 5-on-3, Ernberg in the backs, as well as Licavoli, as the faceoff is won by the Cavaliers. They'll send it around Owen Palumbo's net and now out onto the far side. And back out to center ice. It looks like the Cavaliers did get back on side. 4-0 Wake Forest in front. Cavaliers going right to left, a high slot chance and a goal! Joshua Stoner walking into the high slot, the slap shot. Didn't get very much high off the ice, but he's able to beat Palumbo. And UVA able to get one on the power play. It's now 4-1. Stoner, the second year from Leesburg, Virginia. He's able to make it a 4-1 game as
coach is calling over the refs there. Getting more of an explanation on something, I'm sure.
So the goal at 24 seconds here in the third period is now head coach of the Demon Deacons, Mike Adams, talking with our 2 officials this evening. It's the assistant coach, Nate Jackson, on the bench for the Cavaliers tonight. We're only playing with 11 skaters now. The officials now come all the way down on the near side, and they will converse. All right, the Wake Forest Ice Hockey is on social media. Follow the Deeks on Twitter and Instagram under Wake Ice Hockey. And a big thank you to our sponsors as well. The Courtyard by Marriott University, Verbero Hockey, the Carolina Thunderbirds, and the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Annex, Wake Forest University, and Wake Forest Campus Sports. So after the goal, we await.
With the Wake Ice Hockey Instagram, I know Colin Rosado works tirelessly to make that look as good as it does, so credit to him, both producing on and off the ice there for the team.
Well, he's running the social media. He's also got a goal and assist and a good 2-point night for Rosado, the sophomore from Concord, New Hampshire. But now a 4-1 game, quick goal from UVA. It was 5-on-3, but now what do the Deeks have to do here to respond?
I think they really just need to focus on killing the last minute and a half of this penalty and then getting back to what they were doing, creating chances in front of their attendee and, just keep tiring them out. The UVA has to be absolutely exhausted right now. They're dogged. So we'll see how it looks like the goal's coming back here, actually, as Lars re-enters the box as he had 9 seconds left on his penalty. Seems to be a lot of discussion amongst the officials and the players here, so we'll see what the official stance is, but from the looks of it, it's still a 4-0 game, so 9 more seconds to kill off the Lars Ernberg penalty.
You see Nate Jackson over on the far side of the UVA bench talking with the official, trying to get an explanation. There's a long deliberation, and it looks like it's going to be a potential offside that is going to bring it off.
Cristiano talking with the Wake bench over there. Sure, some friendly words being exchanged between the two teams.
So the goal is disallowed for offside, and a face-off is now going to come outside of the Demon Deacons defensive zone. So take the goal off the board for Joshua Stoner. It's once again 4-0 here in the third period with 19:36 left to go. And now Jackson continues to chat with the official. UVA.
I believe they're arguing for more time to be put on the penalty because the offside wasn't happen when the goal did exactly. So that's probably what I would assume he's arguing. But Stoner is sent back as they're about to drop the puck.
So 5-on-3 once again. Face-off one to center ice for the Cavaliers. On the near side's Ryan Cristiano. Walks in the offensive zone. 3 seconds to 2. Tries to step in to the middle of the zone. Nice job there by Tommy Albright, being able to close it off. The 2-minute penalty is over against Ehrenberg. It's now 5-on-4 for the next minute 15 as we have a stoppage. With 19:18 left to go here in this third period. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Cavaliers, still playing 5-on-4 as Wake will go for a change and bring out their penalty kill. Face-off to the left of Palumbo. It's back out to the point. One-timer shot goes high and wide off of the stick of Stoner. Just had his goal disallowed. Back out to the point. Cristiano moves into the top of the dot. He drops it back off and gets it right back on the far corner. Cavaliers setting up their power play. Cristiano pirouettes into the far dot. He goes down. Puck comes back out to Berg, who tries to fight it away. But here come the Demon Deacons 2-on-1 on the penalty kill on the far side. A shot and a save by Long. He had Sam Howell bearing right down on him on the far dot. Good snapshot, but a good save by Long, who's made 43 saves tonight on 47 attempts. Now 43 seconds to go here on the penalty kill for the Demon Deacons. Offensive attacking zone face-off. It's won by the Deeks. It's flipped into the near corner, and the two will chase after it. It's fought out onto the near side, ends up on the stick of Austin Berg. He ends up losing it as Rosado now gets jammed up against the boards. He goes down to the ice, and it's taken away by the Cavaliers, and Chang will hold it behind his net with 20 seconds to go on the 2-minute minor against Colin Licavoli. Puck bounces around at center ice. Trying to get it back in is Kane. This one will come all the way back in on his goalie with 10 seconds on the power play. He'll dump it off to McGregor, who'll flip it back out. Chang's able to keep it at center ice, but he loses it, and the puck will trickle back behind his own net as the power play is over for the Cavaliers.
Great momentum boost there to kill off the 5-on-3 for Wake.
It's the first time in nearly 5 minutes that the Demon Deacons are playing at even strength. At center ice, a fight for the puck, and now walking in on the far side, and it looks like that's going to be a high stick. Graham Wiggins taking one off the cage. This one's going to go against Luke Brzezowski as he will spend 2 minutes in the penalty box, coming at 17:42 left to go here in this third period. And once again, Virginia goes to the power play, but this penalty kill, both 5-on-4 and 5-on-3, has been great tonight for the Demon Deacons.
And Brzezowski, this is his first year in Acha hockey, I believe, since his sophomore season at Temple University for undergrad. So he's gone 4 years without Acha hockey, and he's making a great impact on our team now as a third-year law student.
The native of Philly as well, is now about 15 seconds gone here on the power play for UVA. They've yet to get anything going. On the near side, and dumping it in is Ryan Cristiano. He's ran into the boards as the puck comes back out to center ice. Now at the blue line and into his offensive zone. Here comes Austin Berg. He'll send one wide on the far side. 3 minutes are gone here in the third period as the puck bounces over a stick, and now UVA will reset at center ice in the neutral zone, but they won't go too far, getting over the blue line as it's dumped back in off of the stick of Cahill.
What do they call him?
We have another stoppage. It looks like
Penalty.
It's going to be a penalty on UVA. It's going to go against Ryan Cristiano. We have to see.
Boarding. Roughing.
It's going to be roughing on Ryan Cristiano, and that will send it to 4-on-4 for the next minute and 8 seconds here with 16:50 to go in the third period. It's a 4-0 lead for Wake Forest after 4 second-period goals. It was Rosado, then Faulkner, followed by McCuskey and Snow. As they were finally able to beat Declan Long, who had stopped the first 38 shots he'd seen.
Wake's penalty kill has been pretty successful tonight, batting 1,000, but you know, UVA taking a not so great penalty there, roughing on the power play. Can't be doing that.
So Chang controls off the faceoff, brings it behind his own cage. Playing on the backhand now on the near side to Jack Dutch. As we have 4-on-4 hockey for the next 52 seconds here in the third period. Comes UVA, 3-on-2 if they hurry. A long shot from center ice is fought away to the far corner by Palumbo, has now saved all 16 shots he's seen. Long outlet pass now into the attacking zone for the Deeks. And a short-lived stint as this one's sent all the way back down. 30 seconds of, rather now down to 23 and counting. Walking into the zone, a backhanded attempt goes wide off of the stick of Kane. Walking in on the near dot, losing it though is McGregor as the Cavaliers come away with it. They'll dump it down as 10 seconds remain on the Wake Forest penalty. They'll have about 52 seconds of a power play of their own here. As Brzezowski, he's out of the box, 5-on-4 into the power play is Wake Forest. As Chang has it in his near corner's defensive zone, and this one will be cleared all the way down the length of the ice where Palumbo will recollect behind him. As the Demon Deacons, 39 seconds to go here on the power play, leading 4-0. UVA goes for a change here on the man down at center ice. Fired up on the far side in front of the UVA bench and ends up on the stick. And now a quick touch pass up on the near side. In the near corners, Kane throws one in front. He was trying to find Cahill. No one was home. Puck ends up deflecting back onto the far dot. And a pass back out all the way to center. There's now 5 seconds remain on the Ryan Cristiano penalty. 3 seconds and 2 and 1. And we are back to even strength. There are 14:48 left to go in the third period. It's a 4-0 Wake Forest lead. Behind the net now for the Deeks. Now to the near half boards. Battle for it there between Berg and Cahill. That's Will Cahill, the younger of the Cahill brothers. Quick pass out to center as now the Demon Deacons trying to get going here as we are at even strength. Up the far side, centering pass, that one goes under the stick at Cahill and back out to center ice as Ingus will dump this one in. And the Deeks will go for a change as UVA will now reset on their own net. Pass out up to the blue line, only goes that far as the puck deflects its way back into the attacking zone for the Demon Deacons, only for a short time. And now a quick takeaway. Here comes UVA, a quick opportunity, and the shot's deflected wide. Nice shot by Licavoli getting back. As in all alone was Jack Dutch. And now here comes Wake Forest, 2-on-1 as Virginia slow getting back. Maybe 3-on-2 now. Quick shot and a glove save by Long. A good opportunity there.
Great play by Licavoli there to break up that big chance.
It was Joey Messina trying to get Long going one way and then try to go the other. But a good glove save by Declan Long. It's now a attacking zone face-off for the Demon Deacons with 13:45 to go in the third period. 48 shots for Wake Forest tonight here on their home opener. It was a great crowd at the start of this one. And now here's the captain. Ernberg walks in high in the slot and it finds its way in. It looks like it was deflected in front. Azzarello looks like he got to stick to it, and it's able to beat Declan Long. And Wake Forest takes a 5-0 lead here in the third.
And I believe that is believe that is Azzarello's first goal as a Demon Deacon. I may be wrong on that, but great moment for the young player.
A lot of traffic in front. And all Ernberg had to do, he just had to try to find something and try to find its way through, and he was able to do that as Azzarello comes away at the goal. And it's 6 minutes and 22 seconds here in the third period with an assist from Ernberg. And here come the Deeks once again quickly. Quick throw in front, Long fights this one off behind the net. Now the puck loose, and a leg save by Chang, the defenseman. There is room on the near side. Now come the Cavaliers. Oh, and that one, man, goes down to the defensive zone for the Deeks. So Rosado, and looks like no infraction. Looks like it was an offside on UVA, so it'll be a neutral zone face-off here with 13-14 to go here in this third period. Face-off won by the Cavaliers. Back into their own defensive zone as their Cristiano. They'll play it, go D to D. Now quick pass taken away by the Deacons. Walking into the zone. Custable goes to the back end. Now spun away. He'll dump it off for Will Cahill. Will play it on the near side. Back out to the point. Just being able to keep it in at the blue line is Albright as he rattles it around the boards. This one trickles all the way to the far corner. UVA, you can tell, tired here, as they're only playing with 11 skaters. Pass out to the point. A shot block. Deflects in front. Oh, and somehow Long's able to go across the crease to make the save. It's still able to be kept in, though, by the Demon Deacons.
None of those chances get generated without Custable having another clutch takeaway there.
Berg to the top of the dot, into the high slot. He runs out of room and is there for the Demon Deacons, and being able to take it away for just a quick second, though, is Faulkner. He gets jammed up against the boards by Berg, and it ends up on the stick of Faulkner once again. He'll hold it behind his cage, gets spun off as he's shoved off by Graham Wiggins. A lost edge there for Albrighton, but it comes right out to the blue line, and it looks like there's going to be a stoppage for offside. So just under 12 minutes to go here in the third period. Wake Forest 5, Virginia nothing. 51 shots in this one for the Demon Deacons. Last week they had 57 against Alabama. Only 16 for the Cavaliers. Owen Palumbo has been able to save all of them. Walking in, a quick wrister. It's saved, but it's able to sneak through Long. And it goes just wide of the net mouth. Back out the point. A big slapper there from Licavoli. Goes wide. It thrown out in front. And no one was home as now here comes Danny Western. He steps through a defender. Ends up being run off by Walter Ingus, who finds his teammate Licavoli, who will play it back. Quickly up. This one deflects all the way back in around the net. No icing. With 11:20 to go in the third period. Puck back out to the point. Licavoli into the near dot. We'll bring it behind the net. Walks out in front. Good poke check there by Long. Puck rattles around the boards on the near side. Soft touch pass and a quick wrister by Chauvin. Ends up going nowhere as this one comes back out to center. And here come the Demon Deacons again, 3-on-2. UVA again caught in a change. Shot goes wide on the far side. Hard wrister there. Here's Sam Howell. Gets a stick lifted. The Deacons still able to keep it. Calling for the pass. Well, the goal line was Kirby. He's able to hang on to it as this puck comes back out to the point. More sustained offensive zone pressure for the Demon Deacons as we approach 10.5 to go here in the third. A 5-0 lead for the Demon Deacons here over the Virginia Cavaliers. And that's going to be a stoppage, and
I believe it's offsides.
It's another offside here tonight. This is the first time UVA is playing in 13 days, only playing with 13 guys on their roster tonight. Declan Long, he has been great behind the net. You have to give them a lot of credit for what they've been able to do here this evening.
Absolutely. It's never easy to travel 3.5 hours and play a hockey game, and especially with a light bench. So, you know, UVA has had a pretty solid game, generating some good chances, you know, all things considered as well. So, got to give them credit for showing out.
Quick wrister goes high. Good block in front off of the stick of Joshua Stoner. Tie up in the far corner. Cavaliers going to be first to this puck on the near side. Trying to give it back out to the point. Cristiano steps up on the forecheck. He works his way all the way back down and throws one in front. Comes out in the middle in the high slot. Quick pass. Berg steps through a man. Shoots. Oh, and he hit the post with the shot.
He had a small space there, and unfortunately for him, wasn't able to capitalize. But good positioning from Palumbo as well.
Howell walks his way in, but Long was able to save it on the butterfly. That wrister there from Berg looked like the same angle that we saw that goal from Jesper Snow back with just under a minute to go in that second period.
Absolutely. Jesper did a little toe drag release there, it looked like, though. A little Connor Bedard action there.
So an offensive zone face-off for the Demon Deacons. It's won by the Cavaliers, but first to it behind the net is the captain, Ernberg. Tries to throw it out in front. A couple of Cavaliers in the slot. It's congested slot. Here comes Western. Jumps it off for Chang. Tries to go on the far side. Puck doesn't go all the way through. He's still battling for it out in the blue line, and it's dumped back out to center where the Cavaliers will reset. Ben Walling will fire it out to center ice right across the Thunderbirds logo. He has the puck. Puck's poke checked away, and UVA will dump it in. 8:48 to go here in the third. Maybe had another stoppage for an icing. Face-off is won by Azzarello out to the point. A blocker save by Long as he fights it off onto the far side. Able to win the battle just for a second, though. And back out to the point. Stepping through a man, trying to find his way into the high slot was Licavoli. Now here come the Cavaliers, 2-on-1. A shot from the far side has ended up being fought off by Palumbo, the goalie, who's now saved 18 for 18 tonight. As these two teams can go up and down the ice. A drop pass was missed there, as being able to take it is Graham Wiggins.
Great positioning from Mingus on that 2-on-1, and good stop by Palumbo to clear away the opportunity.
Jam up on the boards right near the blue line as this one's dumped back in to the Virginia defensive zone. Stoner finds its way up to Danny Western, who walks into the zone but ends up and ran off, and now here come the Demon Deacons once again. 7:46 to go here in the third period. It's a 5-0 lead for Wake Forest in their home opener in 2023. Trying to find one out in front, and now a shot from the high slot goes wide off the stick of Kane. He had Long going one way. He had open net. Ends up firing wide. Nice job by McCuskey stepping through a defender, but ends up running into another one. McCuskey already a goal tonight. So here comes Berg in the attacking zone. He loses an edge, goes into the boards as he was ran off by McGregor. This puck comes out to the high slot. Chang, a shot, save, rebound, shot. And a nice save by Palumbo. So he's able to keep the shutout going. 5-0 Wake Forest. They have the lead. They look to add to it here. Here's McGregor, a shot and a save.
Palumbo looking great tonight for the chances he's seen. Little Cronwall pass almost there on that last stop, and way to get back in front of that one.
There's been a lot of sustained offensive pressure by Virginia, but they've had some pretty high quality scoring chances as The Demon Deacons trying to get one there, but ends up coming back onto center ice. But Palumbo's really had to stand up here tonight.
Absolutely. He's been the backbone for us all season in net. He's, you know, been playing real well for us, and you know, it's not easy to play every game as a goalie. It's got to be very tiring and exhausting. As it looks like Walling really hurt his hand there. Either a puck or a stick. Probably a puck. Does not look good.
We have a stoppage as Walling heads to the bench. Already one Cavalier has left the ice tonight. That was Jack Gardner back in the first period. It was Jack wasn't too bad. Same here for Ben Walling. We have 6:27 to go here in the third period.
And then there were 10. Hopefully Walling's all right, and it's just a sting on the hand, but did not look good.
So UVA down to 10 men on the roster. Here they come with 3-on-2. It's Johnny Diao behind the net. He gets ran off. Nice shot by Kane, and now a long outlet pass. Just a little too much on it there. So he was looking for Custable. This one will go all the way down for icing with 6:08 to go here in this third frame. Wake Forest Ice Hockey back here at the Annex on Friday, November 10th at 8 p.m. as they take on the North Carolina Tar Heels. Tickets are $10. They can be purchased at the Annex box office. All Wake Forest faculty, staff, students with ID, and kids 15 and under get in free. You won't want to miss it. Here coming up, the Tar Heels and the Demon Deacons. Shot from the point ends up skipping wide into the near side. So we go under 6 minutes here in the third period. In the first game at the Fairgrounds, the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds and the Annex here in 2023, 2024.
Wake is definitely looking for vengeance against UNC after that tough loss we had at Orange County Sportsplex. So it should be a great game, and we're all looking forward to that and have that on our calendars.
It was a 7-1 loss back on October 6th, 2 weeks ago from today. So that'll be a big one coming up. Next up, though, for the Demon Deacons, they have UNC Charlotte. That's in a week time, next Friday.
Chauvin gets his puck shot at by his teammate there by accident.
Shot from the point. Colombo is there. Puck bounces out in front of the net. Oh, an opportunity and a whiff there.
Yet another Annex bounce we see there.
There's Jack Dutch in front of the net with the opportunity. Now here comes the Demon Deacons. That one ends up going wide. Faulkner, he almost had a chance at a breakaway. He's able to win the possession, though, behind the net. Trying to find someone out in front. And he can, as this one will end up clearing the zone. And
great play by Rigby there to steal the puck. And
here comes Rigby. 3-on-1, throws one in front. And not able to get a stick down in time with Chauvin. His puck's thrown behind off the mouth of the net.
Just couldn't get a clean shot there.
4:30 to go here in the third. 5-0 Wake Forest in front. Shot from the far dot. Ends up being blocked in front. Now in the high slot opportunity goes wide on the near side. It's like Riley Nebel. We haven't called his name much here this evening. Nice job at center ice being able to keep it in by Austin Berg. He's had the stick on his puck a lot here tonight. Seen a lot of ice time. We're under 4 minutes to go. And that's going to be offside.
What lettuce from that official there. Absolute beauty. Or linesman, excuse me.
The neutral zone face-off in for it is Sam Howell. And the face-off is won against Danny Western. Deacons will go D to D. And now that's a center ice. Here comes Howell. Right into the ice slide, and they're going to call an offside right before he let the snapshot go. How many offsides have we had here this period?
Oh, quite a few, yeah. Just Wake's eager to get the puck in the net. I mean, can't blame them. They're popping tonight and firing on all cylinders. So
4 goals in the second, 1 here in the third.
Great touch there from Snow, and great look up to Farland up there.
So Wake Forest trying to get just 1 more here maybe before the final 3:15 tick off. As walking straight up the center of the ice is McGregor. He gets spun around, and the puck will trickle its way back out to the neutral zone.
McGregor loves his coast to coast. I mean, he's had a few really nice Genos this year, and you know, was looking for another one right there.
Back to pick it up behind his own cage is Colin Licavoli, the junior from Annapolis, Maryland. Walking all the way into the high slot, dumps it off on the far side. Azzarello, who already had a goal tonight, he ends up trying to go short side, and it's knocked away. Back out to center ice. Battle for it out by the Demon Deacons blue line. It'll just be flipped back in. UVA will have to get back on side as Diao was just a half second too early. And here come the Deeks. Right into the offensive zone. McGregor into the near corner. He lofts one back out to Albright, who walks in, a shot goes wide. Rattles off the boards, being able to keep it in though on the near side.
Tommy Albrighton's been a goal scorer this year. It's been great to see him get back from a shoulder injury last year, and he's been a force to be reckoned with, so it's great to have him back in the lineup.
Now quickly once again, here comes McGregor all the way in, shot!
Did that sneak in? I think it did. That's a goal. That's 6-0 Wake Forest. McGregor, the king of big hits and silky mitts, puts it home, so.
He was able to beat Declan Long. Not really sure how that one snuck through. Looked like it went 5-hole though. As long as just a half second late there, again down to the butterfly. So a 6-0 lead as we're under 2 minutes to go. Now the Demon Deacons want 1 more.
Why not?
Rosowski will leave it for McCuskey, who has it on the half boards. He'll flip it back in. There's another Annex bounce as that one goes off the frame of the door leading to the UVA locker room. Demon Deacons were able to keep it in there for a second, but now we'll bring it back out. On the near side. Throwing in on goal, and it ended up being saved by Palumbo as he'll freeze with 1:11 to go here in the third period. So up next, you guys got the 49ers of UNCC next Friday.
Absolutely, on the road. It'll be a good challenge for us. Last year, we were actually able to play them in an outdoor game. And I believe we went 1-1 with back-to-back with them. And we were able to win the outdoor game, which is always nice. So,
Is that down in Charlotte?
Yes, yeah, it was down in Charlotte.
The Knights Ballpark?
I believe so, yeah. Yep, it was a great experience for the guys. You know, I personally grew up playing on an outdoor rink, but it's, you know, especially down here when you're able to play outdoors with your guys, it's really great experience. Hopefully we'll get another one for the program in the next year or so.
Well, 40 seconds left to go. Wake Forest is going to come away with the victory here this evening.
What a dominant performance from the boys. I think that they really rallied together for this one, rallied together for the home crowd. And, you know, we got to keep rolling off the momentum off this, and look forward to doing so at UNCC. And then we got UNCW the day after as well, which will be a great test for us. They're a phenomenal team, and But, we believe we are as well. We have a great culture in the locker room, and we're excited for the rest of this year.
Well, 2 seconds and 1, and that will do it. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons here on opening night on a Friday night homecoming weekend. They come away with a 6-0 win over the Virginia Cavaliers. 6-0 as Wake Forest now improves this season to 5-4 overall, as they come away with a good victory. 59 shots on goal against a short man UVA team who, granted, they were very short-staffed, but they played hard out there, and Declan Long did all he could for so long.
Absolutely. No, he had a phenomenal game, and, I'm glad we were able to finally crack him. But big respect to that young man right there, and all the guys for making the long trip. Again, it's never easy, but, proud of our guys. Think we showed what we're made of today, and continue to keep rolling into the next week. And, we start practice here at the Annex on Tuesday and have an alumni game tomorrow. It's an exciting week and an exciting day to be a Demon Deacon.
Well, you enjoy it, Trip? You have fun?
Absolutely. It's been a great time. Thank you for having me on, and hopefully we can do this again in the future.
Hopefully we can. Coming up next, so Wake Forest hits the road next week, UNCC, UNCW, and they're back here at home on November 10th. Thank you to Wake Forest Ice Hockey here this evening. Thank you guys for coming. Good showing for the Demon Deacons here tonight. So for our producer, Caleb Blazer, cameraman Don Johnson, that's Trip Stockton. I'm Brendan Riley. So long. Hope you had a great rest of your Friday evening, and hope you enjoy a homecoming weekend. This has been Wake Forest Demon Deacons Ice Hockey.